Welcome to Sara's Stories. This is the first time we're meeting after the new year, and I bring to you a story on gratitude. The story is called The Tiger and the Woodpecker. Let's see how a tiny woodpecker was able to bring about the knowledge of what it means to be grateful to a mean, cruel old tiger. Once upon a time in the forest there lived a tiger. One day he was eating a deer that he had killed, and a bone got stuck in his throat, and the bone stayed like this. It was vertically inserted in the mouth. For days the tiger tried everything. It hit itself, it tried to cough, it did everything, but it could not get the bone out. Finally, the tiger was very worried. The tiger grew weaker and weaker and weaker, and he thought that there is nothing I can do now. I am going to die, surely. But then there came a tiny woodpecker, and the woodpecker asked the tiger, "Tiger, why is your mouth open like that? Why can't you shut it?" The tiger told the woodpecker to come close. Like this, the woodpecker came close to the tiger, and she saw, "Oh, you poor dear, you have a bone stuck in your mouth, and that is why it is wide open." The tiger nodded and asked her to help him. By actions told her to take the bone out of his mouth. The woodpecker was very smart. She asked her, "So, if I take out the bone from your mouth, will you share a small part of all your meals with me?" The tiger said, "Sure." He nodded his head. The woodpecker came close and removed the bone from his mouth. A few hours later, the tiger got a kill, and he had started eating the deer. The woodpecker noticed from atop the tree and asked him, "Hello, my dear friend. Have you forgotten me? I'm also there. Please give me a part of your meal." The tiger looked at the woodpecker and said, "You? Who are you? Do I even know you? Are you talking to me?" The woodpecker was very shocked. She thought, so this is what it was. He asked for my help, and then he's conveniently forgotten me. The woodpecker went back to him and said, "Friend, I helped you. Please give me some part of your food. I am also hungry, and that was a deal we had agreed on. Aren't we friends now?" The tiger laughed. "Ha! You and me, friends? How can you even think like that? You should be very grateful that when you entered my mouth to take out the bone, I did not close my jaws on you and eat you up." The woodpecker was very surprised at the attitude of the tiger, and she flew away. She kept on thinking, just because I'm small, am I weak? Does it mean that the tiger can take advantage of me and does not respect me? So the woodpecker thought, what is it that I have to my advantage? I have a sharp beak. Let me see. What can I do about it? Later, when the tiger was resting, he was sleeping and he had closed his eyes. The woodpecker waited for an opportune moment when he had crept into deep slumber. The woodpecker took aim and she descended on the tiger and she pulled out his eye. The tiger started roaring in pain. Tiger said, "You woodpecker, how could you be so cruel? You pulled out my eye. Can't you see how much blood there is? Can't you see how it's hurting?" The woodpecker told the tiger, "I have a sharp beak. I could have easily blinded both of your eyes. But I didn't, so you should be grateful." And in such a way, The tiny woodpecker taught the tiger the meaning of promises and gratitude. The moral of the story is that you should always keep the promises you make, and you should never underestimate the weakness or the strength of someone who is smaller than you. You may not know what advantages they have. And that is where the story ends. I hope you enjoyed the story, and I'll be back soon with another story.